Okay. All right.
Mr. Jallow.
Yes.
During your appearance before the committee and after the submission of this report, did you inform the committee that this report that you are giving us was never submitted to any authority? It was an issue because if you look at the summon that was sent to you, it said any documents and information at your disposal.
Yes.
And the documentation that was required from you were the official versions. What stopped you from submitting to this committee the same report that you gave to the investigators of the Jallow Commission?
The report, as I said, given to Jallow Commission was not a written report. We deferred to the Jallow Commission, and the properties we deferred to the Jallow Commission are the ones listed here, and we physically went to verify. That is what I said. The typing might have happened later, but all these properties, we visited them and had meetings in those, especially where they are occupied. We had meetings with the occupants, and we deferred to the commission. This is what I said. The typing can come later, and when the information was required, then I prepared this and brought it.
Are you telling this commission that with regards to the landed properties and their inventory, in your capacity then, you never made a report which was submitted to your superiors at MOJ?
No, because all the properties that I would submit to the Ministry of Justice are properties already in my custody. So I would not do any report. So there are properties already in my custody, and the only time I will deal with them is when instructions are given for me to deal with them. But they are already under my custody.
But at least you submitted a report to the investigators of the Jallow Commission, right?
Yes, this one. But
did you inform the committee about that when you appeared initially?
Yes, I said it.
You said it?
Yes, I said it.
In the records?
Yes, I said it. That we depart to the commissions, investigators, and these properties are the ones I mentioned, and I said we visited them physically and had meetings.
I think
I mentioned it.
Mr. Jallow, we are taking so many things at a time. Informing them and giving them a report are different. I mean a report.
Not
Did you allow me? Did you inform this committee that you submitted a report
Can I answer?
specifying the inventory of the landed properties of the former president and his close associates to the investigators of the Jallow Commission? Did you inform this committee about that?
What I said is that we have deferred to the Jallow Commission all the inventories, all the properties that we visited, and these are the ones listed here. We went there physically to verify.
Listen to me. Answer my question. That will make it very easy for all of us. The question is specific. And I know where I'm seated right now that you fully recall my question. Can you answer it? That's a simple yes or no. Let's proceed. Which means you have not submitted a written report.
We deferred to them. We visited the properties, not in written format to say we have written a report and submitted to the commission. We visited the properties that we were visiting. These are the properties herein, and we deferred to them. But I have my list of properties.
So when you came before this committee, why didn't you clarify that piece of evidence that you were giving to us? Because as counsel earlier stated, we heavily relied on this evidence in the execution of our responsibilities. Why didn't you clarify that what I am giving you was a last-minute recollection of the properties? It was never a report I prepared in the execution of my duties, and it was never a report that I submitted to any authority.
That matter.
And the committee would have approach this document with caution. Why didn't you do that?
That is inadvertent, honorable, but indeed these properties exist.
We are not talking about the existence of the properties.
Yes.
We are not talking about that.
Yes.
We are talking about the report that you submit to the committee, which was prepared the night before you coming here. And I can recall fully well, counsel taking you on the facts that the report was not addressed to anybody, it was not signed, there is no ownership to the report. Those facts were brought before you, which means you had the opportunity to clarify.
Honorable, I wouldn't know exactly what you referring to, but what I know is that this is not new evidence. The information has been there.
I'm not talking about
The information has been there.
Allow me.
The properties exist and they can be verified as we speak. They are there. So, as I said, I did not write any I did not prepare any written report submitted to the investigators of the Commission of Inquiry. As we were on, they also came on board, we deferred to them. And we visited all these properties, we visited them in Banjul, and then we deferred to the Commission. But I have my information, and that is information as it has been construed, that has been, developed. And I think it's important, it's relevant for the Commission, for the committee. And that is why I submitted it to the committee.
Does the name Jallow rings a bell to you?
Jallow? No, I don't have, no. Jallow, no.
Just give me a moment.
Okay. Jallow.
Okay, then let's do it this way. What is the name of the investigator that you are working with at the Ghana Commission?
Deloba.
Huh?
I think it's Deloba. Delo is the name.
Delo
Balde. Not Jallow.
Delo Balde.
Yeah, Balde, not Bas, Balde.
Did you recall saying before this committee that you gave him a report?
As
With
in
regard to the inventory?
No, I said we defer to them. And
What do you mean by saying we defer to them?
meaning we gave up and then they took over and proceeded with their inventories. That's what I mean. But we have not a written report as such.
So he just came and then you handed over to him?
Yeah, but at that time they already have, assumed the responsibility. So we were doing the same thing as they were. They also have their own reports. So we have our own report. So we proceeded, and then what we did, we went with them and showed him all what we did, have meeting with the people, and then we queued out.
And the handing over was just verbal? You didn't give them any document?
No, I did not give him any document.
Nothing of such?
No, nothing of such.
And so what did they take from you? How did you transfer the responsibility?
They already have
Authority, allow me, and the authority from yourself to him?
They already have authority.
From where?
In fact, beyond my authority, they were already a commission of inquiry established to do the same thing. So they even have more authority than I at that point in time. So I cannot subsume their authority. So we were moving from one property to another, and we thought, since they are a commission of inquiry doing the same thing, why don't we defer to them? That is what happened. But it's not like a report put in by us and then submitted to Mr. Balde. No.
Finally, to conclude on the issue of AJ7, which is the inventory of landed properties.
Yeah.
Jallow, you failed to convince this committee that the document was not created purposely for this committee. And you've equally failed to show us that, in fact, for example, go to the last page. Just go to the last page of the document you are having.
Yes.
Number 66, 68, 17, 18, 19, 2, 13, 23. Another one with no number, number 60, number 11. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Landed properties. For example, the first one, Hagan Street, number 66. The description there is only compound. Hagan Street, number 68, compound occupied by a naval officer. 15th Street, number 17, story building occupied by soldiers. Just allow me. Printing Street number 18. Down the name. Printing Street number 19. The same name as number 18. Federal Street number 2. Under construction. Compare this with the first page. Where you have the first one, Cape Point Bakau, landed property located opposite the Senegal Gambia Joint Commission, which is what? Repeated. The same word, which is up. It said landed property compound located behind the Senegal Gambia Joint Commission.
They are two properties. They are different properties.
How would the commission know?
No,
we are not speaking to the report.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show you that what you gave the committee couldn't serve the purpose, even though we relied on it. Look at number 2, Bigelow. Landed property compound formerly owned by Lake, there is a name, few meters from the highway opposite Elton, empty plot. Compare these narrations on page 1 to what you have on the 11th. On the 11 properties which are on the last page, you will see a huge disparity. And what the committee needed from you was an explicit report that will detail out what you found during the execution of your work. You didn't provide that. You came up with a report that you made in the last minute and without telling the committee the circumstances surrounding that report. I will move to the sales of cattle. Chair, just give me 2 minutes. I will complete that now. If you look at page 6, forensic analysis report. Look at page 6. The upper table, are you seeing it?
Yes, I can see it.
There is a name. Have you seen the name, keyword, review, and location? On top, just on the table.
Name what?
You know, there are 2 tables.
Yes.
The one on top, there are writings. The one behind there is nothing, it's totally black. Not so. The table on top, you can see there are 4 columns. Name, keyword, review, and location, and modified. Can you see that?
I will not be able to see from even with my lenses.
You cannot see?
No, I cannot see.
Although, for me, I'm not even putting on lenses. And I'm also about 44 now. Okay, but let me give you this.
Yes.
On the map, it is saying reply to National Assembly, it's a document. On the keyword preview, it is saying sort of summarizing that sale of laptop.
Yes. Yes.
I told you now.
Yes.
That is, and you come down again, you'll have the sales of livestock. Why don't you come on the livestock sales report?
Let me explain.
No, I asked you a specific question.
And this specific question needs an explanation. And I earlier said something. I said, in preparation of coming here, I was trying to explain what happened in respect of either a livestock sale and what went on. I was doing those typings on my laptop. That is what you're actually reflecting here. This is not part of a report that was supposed to be submitted to the ministry, to the National Assembly Select Committee. It was for my own consumption. Yes. What is that? Yes. I said I need to explain for you to understand. What is happening here is that I was doing a step-by-step explanation of how the sales were conducted. In preparation for my appearance here, that is what is reflected here. This is not for submission to the National Assembly, it's for my own consumption. Yes. In my involvement in the report writing. No, I cannot recall that one. What did I say? Can you please refresh my memory? Not. Yes, I don't. I'm not responsible for it. I did. Yeah, the report was prepared by the sheriff. My own report was what I submitted to the Ministry of Justice. That's my internal memo at the Ministry of Justice. But the report was prepared by the sheriff, and I didn't participate in the report. I didn't participate.
That was right.
Yeah.
So now, here you are, the forensic analysis. You access a report with the heading of the what livestock sales.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. No, I know.
If a court wanted to make a recollection of what you know, that would have been part of the statement where what other of the crime. The lesson says, it's a separate time, unless and until you are maintaining it.
Can I explain? Okay.
Because it was only for the purpose of what you remember and preparing yourself for the police. You have been working on a general right. That is statement you do. But when you are accessing and modifying. The action you did was a modification. You modified the file.
No, I didn't modify it. No.
It's not obstructing.
No.
It's your love of speaking to the forensic
No.
auditor. So you know, I'll tell you the man of the committee. The man of the committee is you were not working with your hand. You had this laptop. In your laptop, you had a report there, which was indeed speaking.
I did not alter any report speaking to cattle sales. The explanation here is I've explained the steps that we are taking. I've explained bulk sale, I've explained individual sales, and I've explained sale per pair. That was what I was trying to explain here. Just in case a question comes, how was the cattle sales conducted? That is what you see being done here, the typing done here. So I explained there was an individual sale, there was a bulk sale, there was a sale per pair. That was what I was trying to explain there. This is not a report, anything extracted from a report, Honorable. Yes.
Put it in the same place.
And I yes.
On the fourth line, you access another file with the title statement on the sales of what? Livestock. Now, can you explain that one?
That is the one I was talking about. I was preparing a statement.
How does it differ from the first one? Because these are two separate files. They are two separate files.
No, I have a statement on this, and I also have something I prepared explaining the steps, the individual sales, the bulk sales, and the sales per pair. That is it. But this statement now is the one I'm saying that I prepared and I wanted to submit.
And when I have the analysis of the forensic auditors, they said analysis. However, the content was analyzed with what?
Yes.
The analysis, it says a shortcut file named memo on cattle sales. However, the content were not retrievable and was later analyzed using LECMD dot. It revealed that the original document was accessed from a removable drive with last access recorded on 31st of July 2025. The drive staff compounds it was likely a USB storage device.
The USB storage will have everything that the committee will need to verify what is happening. That I can assure you. USB can verify what you are looking for. But there is nothing like I altering a memo in respect of what I submit here. I didn't.
We are not talking about alteration. I didn't say that you altered anything. The fact of the matter is, before the committee, you told us that you didn't partake in any report writing when it comes to cattle sales. This is what you said.
I did not.
If I learn, once I'm done, you can. When you are speaking, I will not.
Go ahead.
You said the report writing was for the sheriff. Then you were only observing and assisting at the instance of what? The Attorney General. And I can recall myself personally, we had a lot of back and forth with regards to your role there. And your hands, you clean all of them off it. And everything was the responsibility of the sheriff. And here you are now. Explicitly. It has been evident that you are working on reports. In fact, you have a report at your disposal.
Submitted to the Minister of Justice. That is one I have.
Wait for my question. Wait for my question.
Go ahead, Honorable. No problem.
You had a report at your disposal. And as per your recent narration, it was not one report. You have a report detailing out A, B, C, and D. No, you have another report.
Okay.
So, Mr. Jallow,
Until you finish,
I want you to make your case so that the committee will understand. The committee will understand why, or how do you convince the committee that indeed this was a general statement you were preparing in respect to your appearance before this committee? Because that's your current submission. Your current submission is you made these statements in preparation for your appearance before the committee.
Can I answer?
Yes, you can come.
I repeat the same thing. Before I appeared in this commission, I was trying to explain by typing on my laptop the steps that we are taking during that sales, which I remember very well. And I said there was a bulk sale, there was an individual sales, and there was a sale per pair. That is what I was trying to describe. But I've also prepared a statement, which statement I thought would be accepted, for presentation before the committee. That is what happened. In terms of reports, let me complete. In terms of reports, any report which I prepared in respect of the cattle sale would be submitted to the Ministry of Justice. For the one the sheriff prepared, I did not participate in that one. It was exclusively prepared by the sheriff. But I had done my own prior to the sheriff bringing his own. Because the sheriff report, if you look at it, it took a while before, after the end of the cattle sale, it took a while before he presented it.
Thank you, Mr. Jallow.
Thank you.
Chair.